Hello, everybody. I'm Parsha Becky, and welcome back to another week of Parsha. As I'm sure you recall, we are currently in the middle of reading the fourth book of Chumash, the book of Bamidbar. Bamidbar means in the desert, and for the whole book of Bamidbar, the Jewish people are traveling in the desert on our way from Egypt, where we left in the book of Shemot, to our home of Israel. The name of this week's Parsha is Korach, and Korach is a person who is the star of the Parsha. Korach is Moshe's first cousin. At the start of the Parsha, Korach gets up with his two best friends, Datan and Aviram, who are both from the tribe of Reuven, and their 250 biggest fans. Now, can you imagine if you had a fan club of 250 people just following you around wherever you went? I think that'd be pretty cool. So that's what Korach has. So Korach, Datan and Aviram, his two best friends, and their 250 biggest fans, get up in front of Moshe and Aaron and all the Jewish people. And Korach's like, hey, Moshe and Aaron, what's the big idea? You know, all the Jewish people are holy. So how dare you steal the right to give sacrifices to Hashem in the Mishkan? Just keep it all to yourself. Aaron's hogging all the fun, doing the sacrifices, and you two are just lording it over everyone else as if you have a right to order us around. You're not the boss of us. How dare you? You two are a couple of monsters. The way you lord and you force everyone else to listen to you. You have no right to tell people what to do. And Moshe says, okay. First of all, if you think you can do Aaron's job, you think you're allowed to give the gifts to God, so then tomorrow, Korach, you and your 250 fans can try to give Hashem some Ktoret, some of that nice smelling incense. You can try. I don't think you should, but you can try. Go ahead. And second of all, Moshe says, Korach, you are already in Shevet Levi. You already have a special job from Hashem to help out in the Mishkan. What more do you want? Why can't you be happy with what you've already got? Why are you angling for Aaron's job, just spoiling for a fight? Can't you just be happy with the special role that you already have? And as for you, Datan and Aviram, Moshe says, please come over here. I'd like to speak to you. And they say, no, we're not going. Can you imagine like somebody's called to the principal's office and they say, no, I'm not going to the principal's office. So Datan and Aviram are called over. They say, well, no, we're not going to go speak to you, Moshe. You're the jerk who took us out of the best place ever. You took us out of Egypt where we were so happy. Were we really so happy in Egypt? I don't think so. You took us out of Egypt to kill us all off in this horrible desert. You monster, Moshe. What are you going to do if we don't talk to you? What are you going to do? Are you going to kill us, Moshe? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Huh? And Moshe says, Hashem, do not go easy on them. I didn't do a thing to them. I never took anything of theirs. I never harmed them. And this is how they're talking to me. And Hashem says, yeah, you're right. I think I'm just going to destroy all the Jewish people right now. And Moshe's like, whoa. Wait a second. Hashem, there are three people who are behaving badly here. Korach, Datan, and Aviram. It is not fair to destroy everyone because of three people behaving badly. And Hashem's like, okay, fine. Then tell everyone to get away from Korach, Datan, and Aviram and their stuff because I will destroy them. So Moshe's like, attention, everybody. Please step back and clear an area around Korach, Datan, and Aviram and their homes. Stay away. And then Moshe says to all the people who are like, step back or gathered around, Moshe says, listen, here's the deal. If they're right, and I just made myself the boss of everyone because I felt like it, then nothing bad will happen to Korach, Datan, and Aviram. But if I'm right, and I'm in charge because Hashem put me in charge, then the earth, Hashem will create a new thing. The earth will open up beneath Korach, Datan, and Aviram, and it will swallow them whole. And just as Moshe finishes talking, the ground beneath Korach, Datan, and Aviram opens up, and they fall in, and the ground swallows them up, and it closes up over them like they were never there. And everyone's running away. They're like, oh my God, the ground is eating people. And at the same time, Korach's 250 fans are trying to offer the Ktoret to Hashem, and Hashem destroys them all with a fire because they are not Kohanim. They have no right to be giving the nice smelling Ktoret or any other Mishkan gifts to God. And then Hashem says to Moshe, Hashem says, hey, Moshe, I need you to tell Aaron's son Elazar to take those frying pans that those 250 guys try to use to give the Ktoret and hammer the frying pans flat and attach them to the Mizbeach as a decoration and also a reminder and a warning that only the Kohanim are allowed to do this kind of thing, to give gifts on the Mizbeach to Hashem. So Elazar hammers the frying pans flat. He sticks them on the Mizbeach as that warning. And then people start saying, hey, Moshe and Aaron, you two are horrible people. You killed these holy people. You killed Korach and Datan and Aviram and all their friends. For what? For nothing. Why did you kill them? You're a bunch of murderers, Moshe and Aaron. And Hashem is like, oh my God, I'm just going to destroy all the people right now. And Moshe's like, come on, Hashem, don't do that. And Hashem's like, no, I'm done talking. Time for a plague. And Moshe says, Aaron, quick, grab the Ketoret, grab your frying pan, go stand near the people and give Hashem some more of that nice smelling Ketoret to show Hashem like it's you, Aaron the Kohen, the person who has a right to do that, giving the Ketoret, and pray to Hashem to not destroy all the people. So Aaron grabs his frying pan, he grabs the Ketoret, he runs over to the people where this plague is starting, and Aaron offers Hashem the nice smelling incense, the Ketoret, and prays to Hashem, like, come on, Hashem, these people are making bad choices. We're going to get it under control. Please don't destroy everyone. And Hashem's like, okay, that smells really good. Fine, I won't destroy the people. But Hashem says, here's what we're going to do. We're going to give people one more piece of proof about who is supposed to work in the Mishkan and who is not. And this one they're not going to argue with anymore. Here's what we'll do, Hashem says. We're going to take one staff, like a wooden stick, from every Shevet. There's 12 tribes, 12 Shvatim of the Jewish people, one stick per Shevet. And every Shevet will write their leader's name on their stick. So the stick for Shevet Reuven will have the name of Shevet Reuven's leader on it. And the stick for Shevet Yehuda will have the name of Shevet Yehuda's leader on it. And Hashem says, we'll take a stick for Shevet Levi and we will write Aharon's name on it. And then we're going to put all these sticks in the Mishkan overnight and we'll see in the morning, based on those sticks, who Hashem chose. So they collect the sticks with the leaders' names on them, they put them in the Mishkan, and the next morning they open up the doors, and the 12 Shvatim sticks look exactly the same as before, except Aaron's stick for Shevet Levi with Aaron's name on it has grown flowers and leaves and almonds, as if it was like an almond tree, even though it's a stick. It's not attached to anything. It's not growing in the ground anymore. Everyone's like, whoa, that is so cool. There are flowers and almonds growing on that stick. And Hashem says, yes, we're going to keep this stick in the Mishkan as a reminder that Hashem chose Shevet Levi to help with the Mishkan. Hashem chose Aaron's family to be the Kohanim, to give the gifts to Hashem. No one else. And then all the people start saying, oh no, we're all gonna die! We're all gonna die! And Moshe says, oh my God, calm down, you're not all going to die. Hashem has just forgiven you for all your stupid mistakes up to this point. You just have to actually follow the rules. And at the end of the Parsha, Hashem reminds people about some of these rules about who works in the Mishkan and who doesn't. Hashem reminds us that only the Kohanim do the work in the Mishkan of giving the actual gifts to Hashem. Only Shevet Levi can help them doing the other work in the Mishkan. And to pay the Levis and the Kohanim for their work, all the other rest of the Jewish people give certain gifts to the Kohanim, including when we bring an animal to Hashem, certain parts of the meat are given to the Kohanim. On Shavuot, we bring our Bikurim, our first fruits, to the Mishkan to give them to the Kohanim. When we do Pidyon Haben, when we buy back our firstborn son from Hashem, we give 5 coins to the Kohanim. And also, when people have land in the land of Israel, we give 1/10 of everything that grows to Shevet Levi, and the people in Shevet Levi give 1/10 of everything they receive to the Kohanim. That way, everyone gets a bit of stuff that grows from the land, because the Kohanim and Shevet Levi do not get any land in the land of Israel. They get to work in the Mishkan, and they don't get their own land. Everyone else gets land in the land of Israel and does not work in the Mishkan. And that way, everyone's got their fair, either Mishkan or land. That is the end of Parshat Korach. Shabbat Shalom and Chodesh Tov.